Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. Welcome to my lounge. I'm so glad that you are here. I don't know why my rebounder is so squeaky this morning. Let me turn it a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. I'm Berns. Welcome to my lounge. I am your certified detox specialist, and here at the Real Juicy Detox, we are getting our 3 flows of energy going this morning so that we can really tap into our inner world of health and vitality. Because when we do rebounding, it helps us on our detox journey. So welcome, 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 everybody. I see some people in class already. Melvina says good morning. It's 7 a.m. in Utah. I'm so glad that you are ready to go. You got your rebounder. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Rockstar Ruiz. Oh my gosh. Okay, we are starting our day every morning. I love the consistency. I want to congratulate you guys. Where's my bell? 1 second. 1 second. I want to ring my bell for all of you. Super amazing, consistently here. People, juicy juicers, rebounding your way back to health and vitality. I really want to commend you. You guys are absolutely amazing. So good. Every morning we get bouncing because this is a great way to wake up our bodies. After we've been sleeping all night, by the way, did you have a good sleep? Did you? I hope you had a good sleep. I had a good sleep. What time did I go to bed? I think I went to bed around 8:30, 9 o'clock. Then I got up to go to the bathroom again because bladder infection is still in effect over here. Oh my God. Woke up, had a little sip of coconut water, went to the bathroom, went back to bed. And I slept pretty good. I was up throughout the night though. But overall, I think I had a good sleep. And now it's time to get my body woken up so that, get all the energy flowing. Who wants good energy flowing today? Do you need some good energy today? Do you? That's a rhetorical question. Or, for those university grads who want to remember what that means, rhetorical question, a question that does not need answering, a question that answers itself, so to speak. Yes, we all want good energy flowing through our bodies. And, I used to do it the artificial way. I used to do it with a shot of espresso or a coffee or a latte or, I don't know, an e-shot when I was doing the isogenics thing. All these artificial ways, stimulant ways to get the body going. And, if that's what you're doing, that's all right. You do you, boo. I did that for 55 years. But last year I decided I was going to try something a little bit different. I was going to try to regain my true health and vitality the natural way. And here I am, 55 years old, waking up every morning, excited to come and bounce with you guys. Not always feeling like bouncing, like today. Honestly, I was like, oh my God, what is going on with my detox symptoms? I am in the middle of it for real. And then I'm saying to myself, yeah, Berns, but that's what you came here for, girl. You came here to detox your body. You came here to get healthy. Sometimes it feels uncomfortable. Suck it up, buttercup. Suck it up, girl. You're strong. You can do this. You are strong of mind. You are strong and sound of body. Get on that rebounder and stop listening to your ego that wants to keep you sitting on the couch watching YouTube. Stop it. Stop it. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't that bad. But yeah, the rebounder, it's such a beautiful way to get your body going in the morning. Let me show you what mine looks like. Let me tighten this up so it doesn't come crashing down. So this is my rebounder. It's just an in-home trampoline. So I don't have to leave the house. I can do all of my bouncing right here. I used to do 90 minutes of hot yoga every morning. And that was awesome. I absolutely loved it. And to tell you the truth, I miss it. But I had to get in my car. I had to drive to the yoga studio. And when I moved down here to Cambridge, The drive to the yoga studio was 30 minutes one way. Now, all I have to do is pull out my rebounder. I mean, legit, this is not the same as a hot yoga workout. That is a whole other level for 90 minutes in a 101 degree temperature, humid room. That's something else. But this is so much easier. I do it right here in my own home. Super easy. So what I want to show you is a couple of different things. I don't do a whole big like fancy dancy kind of like cray workout here, okay? What I do is I do a really gentle bounce, and that's all that I need to get my cardiovascular system going, my lymphatic system going, and my nerve flow going. So sometimes what I usually do is this is how it looks usually when I'm bouncing and talking to you guys. So basically I'm tapping to the left, tapping each side with a little tiny hop in between. So it looks like this. You can do that without really getting any air under your feet, or if you want to do it a little bit more, just a little bit more energy like that. But again, it looks like this. All right, you don't have to do anything fancy. Don't let those other YouTube videos out there make you think that, oh my God, I got to do all kinds of, I mean, you could if you want, don't get me wrong, but this is just a gentle wake up in the morning. All right, you can also, instead of taking your feet off of the mat, first of all, you can just do that without a bounce. That gives you a good little workout. Or you can keep your feet totally flat on the trampoline and just bounce your knees. Just like that. You're still getting an up and down motion, and that up and down motion creates a zero gravity force in your body, in your lymphatic system, allowing the cellular debris from in and around every single cell to be sucked into that lymphatic system and network of pipes. It's like our septic system. It's like every single cell in the body is touched by this lymphatic system, similarly with the blood system, the circulatory system. So doing this helps every single cell in your body get more blood, get more nutrients, get more incredible oxygen, while at the same time flushing out all of the waste into the lymphatic system. It is an amazing way to start your day. I'm telling you, it is so good for you, and you will feel it. You should not feel sore. This will really help you feel at the end of just 15 minutes of just gentle bouncing. And you can definitely stay on and do more than 15 minutes, right? But all you need is a few. When I first started, by the way, I made it to 1 minute and got off, and I thought, oh shit, am I ever unhealthy? What is going on? Where's my stamina? Where's the girl that used to do an hour on the Stairmaster? You know, the beast, that's what I used to call it in the gym. Where did she go? Well, she needed to get healthy again. That's where she went. Good morning, Amy. How are you? 7 a.m. in Louisiana too, and you guys are rocking it. This is such a much better time, isn't it? For the central time zone folks. Is it central? Yeah, central is 2 hours behind. We're 2 hours ahead of central time zone. I'm Eastern Standard Time over here. And I'm so glad that I switched it up. So now it's not, 6 a.m. for you guys. Now more of you can join us. You finally found jicama. Where did you find it? Oh my God, that's so good. I'm going to be making more sushi again today. I have a craving for that sushi, I'm telling you. It's so good. Yay, Amy, says Cindy. I've been waking up at 3 a.m. the last week every morning. I don't get enough sleep. I need to sleep. I need energy today. Okay, well then you're in the right place. And over time, hopefully this will help you, with your sleep. Sleep issues, yeah, it's a thing. What I recommend, if you're waking up at 3 a.m. every morning and you want to go back to sleep, but you can't, and you're like, oh, what is this? Put on one of those meditation hypnosis in the link is in the description of this video, Malvina. You can put on one of those. There's one for sleep. There's a whole bunch of them. Put your headphones on and play that on your phone, and you will see that you can drift back to sleep while reprogramming your subconscious mind to have more confidence, to have more financial abundance, to be more relaxed, to be less stressed. I'm telling you, if you're waking up at 3 a.m, pretty good chance that you're really just stressed about stuff and you can't get back to sleep because you're thinking all of this stuff. Oh my gosh, it's starting to snow outside. It's so pretty. So put some of those meditations on. That's what I do. If I wake up at 3 a.m. and I can't go back to sleep, I'm like, okay, let's go meditate, Berns. I stay in my bed. I stay exactly where I am. Sometimes I'll get up and go into my meditation room, but I stay exactly where I am for the most part. Put on my headphones, and I just allow myself to be carried away by the words in the hypnosis. I highly recommend it. Yvonne is here. Welcome to class. Good morning, darling. Good morning, Carol. Carol says, good morning, Berns. I broke my 36 hard, dry fast this morning with water, with warm lemon water. I'm bouncing with you. Awesome. How do you feel? Oh my gosh, you're a rock star. Alexandra, good morning, Berns. I also started bouncing every morning and I feel so alive all day long. Yes. Yes, you're not behind the 8 ball all the time, right? You're like, you got energy. And it's like a natural, systemic, cellular energy, of course, along with your fruits, melons, and berries that you're drinking your juice, right? 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 I'm drinking Heal All tea this morning because I really want to clear this bladder infection out. It's like, why? For the last Sunday, Monday, Saturday, for the last 2.5 days, why haven't I, what's... I'm too busy sometimes to take care of my own self. You guys got to remind me. Heal All tea. No matter what you have, this tea will heal all of what ails you. I am telling you. Totally cleaned up my bacterial vaginosis. Totally cleared up my tongue when I was going through all of that incredibly astringent detox symptoms on the grape juice fast. I don't know why I keep forgetting it. So this morning, I woke up, I put on some hot water, and I brewed myself some nice Heal All tea. At least I'm trying to convince myself that it's nice. It's got a little bitter after something, but I don't freaking care because the thing will heal all of what ails you. You hear what I'm saying? Heal All tea. Please remind me next time, my hardcore regulars here. Next time you hear me complain about something, Heal All tea. Berns, Heal All tea. Sorry, it's 8 a.m. What the? Cindy, you're throwing me off. I'm kidding. It's 8 a.m. in Louisiana. I'm not smoking crack. Just tried. Oh, God, I love you. Kristen, welcome, babe. How is the new grandbaby doing? How is your beautiful Finley? Oh, my gosh, what a beautiful baby. Congratulations to the family on the new birth of a new beautiful family member, an angel on this earth. Whole Foods, bam, there you go for the jicama. There you go. Good morning, all. If you don't make time for God during the day, he will give you the time at 3 a.m. Oh, baby, that's a good one. So when I wake up like that, I talk to God and fall back to sleep. That is beautiful. And you know, meditation is also my way of talking to God. It's my way of reconnecting with my inner being, who is God. Right? We are all God incarnate on this earth. I do believe that. And sometimes we forget to talk to God, to talk to ourselves, to talk to our inner being, to get in touch with our divinity, you know? Starting your day and ending your day. This is what I do every single day. In the morning, I wake up, put my headphones on, meditation. At night, when I'm going to bed, put my headphones on, meditation. All throughout the day, remind myself, who am I? I am the divine. I came here to do divine work. I came here to love myself first and foremost and remind myself to never forget who I am. I am love. I am light. I am the divine incarnate in this physical vehicle to have a little fun, to romp and play, to enjoy the snow gently flowing down, to see everything that's happening in the world and to go, damn, I signed up for this. This is amazing. Let's go. Let's see what else happens today. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful approach, Dawn. Thank you so much. And by the way, if you guys are not following our girl Dawn on her YouTube channel, the link is in the description of this video. You need to go and follow her. Dawn, I freaking loved your video. I love every single video. No, this is my favorite Dawn video. No, the next day, no, this is my favorite. And I love how you sit down and you're like, I don't really know what I have to talk about today. Nothing really happened. And then a magical experience happens where you tell us something that you might think is really small and not really, noteworthy. But I'm sitting back going, oh my gosh, this is so good. This is so good. So if you guys want to go and support and share on and get inspired by another one of our class members, Dawn, from the Grayson Way, Dawn Grayson, you must go check out her videos and comment. Let's have conversations on each other's journeys over here, okay? Because that's how we all learn, and that's how we all grow, and that's how we support each other as we are sharing these very. I would encourage you, Dawn, I know you talked about how Thursday is going to be our 21 day at the end of what we started out January 1st with a 21-day juice feast challenge. I would highly encourage you to keep your dailies going. They are, number one, it's going to inspire you to keep going because you're going to be like, oh, do I want to do that? How is this going to, I wonder how this is going to affect tomorrow's or tonight's video. It keeps you front and center with the work, honestly. And you talked about that yesterday. You talked about how there are certain key things that you do to really try to keep you front and center with your work, of completely redesigning your divine vehicle. You know what I'm saying? So I highly encourage you, if you're up to it, and if you feel like it's not too much of an encroachment on your personal, I would highly encourage you, Dawn, to stay doing the daily videos. It's only 10, 15 minutes, 5 minutes if you want. Even if you think you have nothing to say, that is the ego getting in the way of your divine message flowing through you from God. Do you understand? Yeah, you do. I find, when I started this whole journey of sharing this work with you guys, when I first started doing the Saturday juicing, in the beginning, I thought, wow, that was such a great class. Am I going to be able to pull that out of the hat again? Am I going to be able to do this consistently? And that is when you are not able to do it consistently, the showing up, being the example, being the teacher, which you are a beautiful teacher, Dawn. I love watching you. I learned so much from you. When we make it about us, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to say? How do I look? Who is going to listen to me? When we make it about ourselves, we get in the way of that divine flow that allows the words to come, that allows us to tap into the next thing to say. So my great encouragement to you, Dawn, and to anybody who wants to start sharing this, you got good shit to say. But you start thinking, oh, well, what do I know? Or I'm not fully healed as yet, or I'm not at my goal weight. That's a big one, I can't get on camera and talk about how I'm doing a cleanse, a detox to heal my fill in the blank condition from acidosis, because look, I'm here and I'm still struggling with it. That's making this journey about you. And that is not coming with the intention to allow the divine to flow through you so that you can be a positive influence and have a positive effect on somebody else. This is not about you. This is not about me. It's funny, I was going to put on my Wonder Woman t-shirt. Do you guys remember when I had the Wonder Woman t-shirt on? And that woman, that profile came and shot me down because of the t-shirt I was wearing and because of my hair and because I was putting on false airs to seem confident. Do you remember that? I was going to go put that t-shirt on today. I actually ironed it. I put it on and I was like, yeah, I need something a little more comfortable right now. This is not as stretchy a fabric as some other stuff I have. But I was reminded of that. And I wish during that class, I had just said to her, you know what? You're making this about me. You're making this about my hair. You're making this about my t-shirt. You're making this about whatever. This is not about me. This is about how many people could see this right now and get some kind of value and benefit from it. So I highly encourage anybody who is doing this work and who wants to share it out, whether that is sharing this post or Dawn's post or any of the food posts we see in our amazing group. This is about making a difference in somebody else's life. This is no longer about me. Yes, I'm doing my work and I get it. It looks like it's me and it looks like it's about me because I'm in this vehicle and I'm doing the thing and I'm the one pressing play and all of that stuff. This isn't about me. This is far beyond Berns, human, physical vehicle Berns, you know? This is about how much can I step outside of making this about me and my insecurities so that I can allow just the words to flow as the divine wants it to flow. I really want you guys to consider that. And Dawn, what are you saying, baby? Yes, that makes so much sense. Thank you. Yeah, that ego is something else when we think we don't have an ego. Well, part of the human experience is having an ego. There's nothing wrong with the ego. There's nothing wrong with identifying as Dawn, the beautiful goddess that you are. There's nothing wrong with me identifying as Berns, the beautiful goddess that I am. But it's so much more than the individuated ego, right? That's just part of what comes with the package of being in human form, right? That sense of individuation, that sense of duality. The Berns, the physical Berns that has had her physical experiences, that had rocking the mohawk, struggling through the bladder infection, all of that stuff. That is the individual physical Berns. I see, I know, I get it. I get it. I'm losing viewers on this, but I don't fucking care. You know what I'm saying? Because the people who are staying to hear this message right now, this is resonating with you and it's making a little bit of sense. You know what I'm saying? And this is who this message is for. I see it. I was like at 20, 25, and then I went down to 12. And it's like, I don't care. I'm still talking about this conversation because this is not about me and my ego being bruised because people are like, nah, screw this. I don't want to watch it anymore. That's a thing that happens when you start doing your lives and you see how many eyeballs are on you right up here with this little ticker thing. That's something that can really trip you up. Again, ego, right? This isn't about me. This is about 14 people who are on here who are getting value. And that's what we need to think about. One person. That's what I always say. Whose life is about to change because of this? I just want to have an impact on one person. And that could be one person here live right now. That could be one person who tunes in on the replay. Oops, don't fall down, Berns. Totally doesn't matter. One person. I just want to have a positive effect on one person. Good morning, Aubrey. How are you? Cindy says, good morning, Aubrey. And you know, that reminded me, Janelle had sent me a screenshot. Let me get a little bit more bouncing in because I can. Janelle had sent me a screenshot and one of her friends, she, you know, Janelle in our class was starting to share her journey. And remember, she had some blowback. People were, challenging her on, was it sugar or was it protein? I think it was a sugar question. Remember that? And I was able to give her some words that she could use to effectively handle that kind of objection. Well, she handled it beautifully. She made the raw vegan tacos, right? And somebody was pushing back who saw that. And what was so beautiful was she didn't just go, oh, I'm never going to say anything again. Let me just keep the sound down low because people's pushback is too uncomfortable. I get pushback all the time. I don't care. Actually, I don't get pushback all the time. That's a lie, Berns. And stop lying to the people. I sometimes get a little pushback. For the most part, I hardly have anybody really question what I'm talking about here. Not that you shouldn't question, don't get me wrong. If I say something and you're not like, you don't have a soul hit that makes a lot of sense and that feels like truth, and even if you do, please go out and do your own questioning. I'm not saying don't question. Here she is. Janelle, we talking about you, girl. Are your ears ringing? Hello, everyone. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer is here as well. But we're just talking about you, Janelle, about how you started to share this information of what you're doing with excitement and exuberance, and literally showing people in real time how you're making beautiful food for your family, and never thought eating this healthy could feel and taste this good. You know, you're amazing. And what ended up happening was a lot of people on your wall, aside from one or two who are like, that's not good for you, sugar, whatever, you kept going and you kept sharing more. And your stories are beautiful with your family and your kids excited about fruit, you know. And then you had your beautiful friend say, oh my gosh, sent you a message with her juicing and her saying, I'm on day 4 because of you and I have not ever felt better. This is amazing. That's what this is about. It's about us healing our own bodies. You're so welcome, baby. Thank you. Thank you for doing it. Thank you for being, like Dr. Joe said to me when I was on his Dr. Joe Dispenza. You guys know Dr. Joe? Amazing. I think one of the Western masters of meditation and teaching the principles and how meditation works, Dr. Joe Dispenza. I had the privilege and the honor of being on his stage in Cancun 2 years ago, giving my testimonial of how meditation changed my life on my cancer journey. And he said to me, and he says it to all of his students who are living the life and helping show people that this is, you're just doing the work on your own. He said to me, you are the living example of truth. And Janelle, you are the living example of this truth about what we put into our bodies and how much, and what we do to our bodies and how much it impacts our bodies in a positive way. So I want to thank you because you are, it's a butterfly effect. It's a ripple effect. What you do affects somebody else and you never know who you're affecting. We never know who we are affecting with this work. It's powerful. I even had another person this morning tag me saying they got their juicer and started today. If there's something that I can say has been absolutely one of the most exhilarating experiences on my personal journey with this is when I get messages like that. I've gotten messages that have gone something like this. Berns, I saw you starting your juicing journey 4 months ago. This was back in the fall. I started June 1st, 2020. And I started my own juice journey. And I want to tell you that I have completely healed my polycystic ovarian syndrome, my PCOS. Completely healed it. The doctors are amazed. They don't believe it. And it was because I started following you, and I just started doing it. And things like that just make my heart explode, because you never know who you're helping. What is it to change somebody's life like that? To help them see that, oh my God, I can actually tap into my own inner world of health and vitality? I never knew that. I thought I had to take pharmaceutical drugs. I thought I had to cut out body parts. In order to live. What? I'm not saying don't have your surgery. Don't get me wrong. If you feel that you're in alignment with having whatever treatment, and we don't treat over here, we go after the cause. We don't treat symptoms. We are aware of symptoms. Like, it's hard not to be aware of your symptoms. I'm very aware of my bladder infection. Very aware that I have 0 bladder continence when I have a bladder infection. Standing in the kitchen this morning, and I'm like, what is going on? I'm not peeing. What is going on? Water is just rushing out of me. And it's like, wow, isn't this fun? Isn't this fabulous? That sucks like nobody's business, but I'm healing my body, so I'm not freaking out about it. But if you need to have surgery, and if you're in alignment with having surgery, have your surgery. I'm not saying not to, but I'm just saying you don't have to, because surgery is just going after the symptoms. Sometimes you need surgery, 100%. Sometimes you have a tumor that is seriously impacting your internal organs and you need that surgery. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, oh, you have a cancer cells and this is the size of the tumor, but we're going to go in and remove it and then radiate you and give you chemotherapy. That kind of thinking is absurd. Absurd. Give me 1 second. I need to take care of something. How do I get that up here? Whoops. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. Asshole. It's so rewarding and brings me so much joy. It helps keep me going. Exactly. That is what you're going to be finding. You're going to find that as you share more and more, it's going to keep you inspired to keep going. Sometimes it feels hard when we are doing this work on our own and when we're like, oh my gosh, like, does this even matter? Like when you make it about helping other people, it takes what you're doing to a whole other level, whole other. Yeah, I blocked him. Don't worry. I blocked them. It's like, get over it, dude. Get over it. Get over it. Thank you, Janelle. Thank you. Yeah, every now and then one pops in. It's all good. I got it. There's a reason I bounce with my iPad right next to me. I blocked his ass and I deleted the comments. So thank you. But yeah, that is what I really wanted to convey to you guys today. Number one, the most important thing to remember is that when we do rebounding, we are getting our flows of energy going through our body. It's giving us this beautiful extra dynamic boost to our health and our energy. And it makes the rest of the day, we walk around feeling like, yeah, I accomplished something. It used to be that I would always postpone my workouts. Not always, that's not true. When I'm really focused on my workouts, like I wake up in the morning, drive half an hour to the hot yoga studio, do my hot yoga thing, hang out with the girls afterwards, drive back at noon, I would do it. But a lot of times it was a struggle if I wasn't super focused on my work of working out. Sometimes it would be a real struggle and I would postpone it and put it off and put it off and put it off and put it off. And I would feel guilty the entire day. I'd be like, oh my God, okay, I'll go work out. Okay, I'll go walk. Okay, I'll go run, but I'll do it after I do this. And I'll do it after I do that. And I'll do it at noon. And then it would be like, okay, well, I'll go at 4. And then I'll be like, shit, it's 8 o'clock and I haven't done my workout yet. I'll go at 8. And it's like, it's too much stress that way. Jump on your rebounder and start bouncing. And all you have to do is 5, 2 minutes. It's totally up to you. You'll build it up so that you get to a place where you're able to bounce for 10, 15 minutes and talk all the way through it. Doesn't have to be a big heavy duty workout, but this hands down is going to be the thing that is going to help you get your day going really beautifully. And then for those of you who want to share your journey or share information, share your food posts, share your rebounding, post it on your Facebook wall. Oh my gosh, I got my rebounder. Can't wait to get on it today with Bouncing with Berns. Tag me in your stuff. I love that you guys are doing that more and more. Tag me in your stuff because I love sharing that with my people so that my people could see the validation that, oh my God, it's not just Berns bouncing around here on her own like a nut job looking for lewd comments on my post. You know what I'm saying? It's like literally we are working on changing people's lives together. So keep going with what you guys are doing. I see you out there. I see you doing it. Actually, one of the benefits of me not teaching class last night, but just hanging out with Dali, is that it gave me a chance not only to reconnect with Dali, which was really, really lovely, but it gave me a chance to scroll through and see my notifications on Facebook. You would be amazed the amount of time that I'm online. I don't have a lot of time to scroll through and look at the Facebook comments, because right after class or right before class, I'm coaching one-on-one with people. I'm getting stuff ready. I'm running around town doing grocery shopping. So, that was a really nice treat. I really loved seeing how many people are tagging me and stuff and are raving about this new, new to us, new way for us to really tap into our inner world. It's so, so cool. So I wanted to thank you guys for that. Let's talk about what we're doing in class later today, shall we? In class later today, I've got a few things that I can do, and I don't know which of these I'm going to do. I have citrus that I need to juice from our citrus haul last week that's still in the fridge, which is great because it keeps the citrus really, preserves it for a long time. Plus, I got a whole bag of these Cara oranges at Costco yesterday. This was like $12, which is pretty average price for citrus fruit not on sale. In the sale aisle, that might be half that price, but I was like, it's okay. I'll just buy it regular price. So I have a bunch of citrus that I want to do. I want to make a big batch of the jicama rice to freeze it so that we can make sushi at a drop of a hat at any point in time. So I might do that. And by the way, I don't know when I'm going to start all that. I might start it as soon as I'm done here. I'm going to go jump in the shower, get all nice and cleaned up. And I might just start working on stuff and then just pop on the camera at noon wherever I'm at on any of these jobs. I think that's what I might do. So I want to make the jicama rice. I want to juice my citrus. And I also want to open a couple of those hard coconuts with my good chopper, or maybe I'll just get a hammer so I don't damage my new Chinese chopper. I also have soaking a mason jar full of chickpeas, which I've been soaking for a couple of days. So I might make some raw hummus. The raw hummus that I made last week was so good, you guys. So I kind of think I want to make some of that. And I kind of want to make some sushi with some of that jicama rice. Might even put some of that hummus in there. That might be cool, right? Doesn't have to just be veggies. I want to look at some different things that I can put into my sushi rolls so that it's not just tasting like a California roll all the time. I don't know. So those are the things that I'm thinking of doing. But I'm not going gallivanting anywhere today. I'm staying put in the house. So we should be starting at noon. Aubrey says, I bought the rebounder and been getting on it here and there. However, I remember you talking about kidneys filtering before you start bouncing. I did the urine test, no filtration. What to say about this? Dr. Moore says that before you start any kind of pulling on the lymphatic system, you want to make sure that your kidneys are filtering. And he puts rebounding in there as one of the things that pulls on the lymphatic system. In other words, starts pulling stuff from the cells. And you do want to make sure that your kidneys are opened and able to filter out that lymphatic waste that is being pulled from around the cells. Having said that, I think a lot of people are filtering and they don't even realize it. I really, really, really do think that, because I've worked with enough one-on-one clients, and I've worked with enough of you guys casually, not as official one-on-one clients, but a lot of you have sent me pictures of your urine and have described what it looks like. And when I advise you to leave it in the jar, are you doing this, Aubrey? Are you leaving it in the jar to sit for several hours and then come back and look at it? Because 9 times out of 10, people are filtering and they don't realize it, or they're filtering a little bit. They've got a mucus strand or a couple of flakes, and they think, well, that's not huge, heavy duty filtering with a big, huge white layer at the bottom, so I'm not filtering. So are you really filtering, or are you really not filtering? I think once you're on this type of program, I started filtering around 30 days, and I started rebounding 2 weeks in. Not every single day, not consistently, but I started slowly. 1 minute, then to 2 minutes, then to 3 minutes, then to 5 minutes, so that by the end of the first week, I was at about 5 minutes. And I legit didn't think, or maybe I didn't really understand what it looked like to filter, because I would pour it into a glass mason jar and I'd look at it and I'd be like, no, I don't see anything. Okay, I guess I'm not filtering. Boop, empty it down the drain. You only left it for an hour. I would leave it till the end of the day, my love. I would do the pee test into a jar, glass jar, and leave it till nighttime. Go back and check after 10 hours. That's what I do. Sometimes my urine, when I pee in a jar, I can see it's totally filtered. I know because I've seen it. If you pee and it looks like thick, cloudy in there, you can't really see the back. Like if you're holding the jar like this and you go like this, you can't see your hand. It kind of disappears behind the urine in the jar. Then you know for sure that's going to leave a thick sediment on the bottom. But sometimes I will pee in a jar the next day and it would look almost totally clear. And I'd be like, what is going on? I'd leave it on the side, come back, and at the end of the day, you can see it kind of, all those very, very fine sediments kind of congeal around like almost looks like a lava lamp, but it's like a transparent kind of blob. You're filtering. Also, remember that every single day could be different, and every single time you pee could be different as well. So if you're not filtering as yet and you're doing a solid raw lifestyle with this kind of protocol, your kidneys are going to start filtering. As long as you don't have any pain in your body, you can do rebounding. As long as you don't have any real, let's say you've got a really serious, really severe kind of histamine or eczema or rash, or something that really is, your skin is very compromised as a means of exit, then yeah, absolutely. Wait until your kidneys are filtering. But if you're generally not experiencing too much crazy symptoms of your acidosis coming through your skin in the form of a rash or eczema or sores or boils on the skin, then I think you're okay to go ahead. I really do. I think you take it gently. I think you start moderately. And I think you just start a few minutes a day and see how you feel, and see if this doesn't help get things moving in your body. I think too many people are afraid of rebounding because it's like, oh my gosh, my kidneys aren't filtered, so I can't rebound. And meanwhile, you're not doing anything to wake up your cardiovascular system, your lymphatic system, or your nerve system. It's the same in a lot of ways. This is more deep waking up of your lymphatic system. But listen, what are you going to do? Sit on the couch all day? How's that going to help you? My feeling is that if you are kind of in that middle ground of, I'm not sure if my kidneys are filtering, they're kind of sort of maybe a little filtering, a little bit, jump on the rebounder. You know what I'm saying? Mangoes with the sushi. You're reading my mind, Cindy. Legit. I'm looking right over there at my little mini pedestal table in the kitchen because it looks cute and I needed a spot to put it. But I have all my mangoes up there, and I was literally looking over going, I should totally do a fruit sushi. I love fruit sushi with some pico. Yes, that is a great idea. Great idea. Good morning, Anne-Marie. Day 19 juicing. I'm so happy for you. That is awesome. Let's ring some bells for Anne-Marie. That is beautiful. I had my boyfriend pee in a jar. It looked clear. We let it sit for a few hours. It still looked clear. So he turned his flashlight on his phone and we both saw a cloud. Oh, it's like magic. Yeah, you got to really look sometimes. That's amazing. Proof right there. I got to take a screenshot of that. That, my friends, is proof right there that I am not totally losing my mind. Does anyone use a chi machine? What do you think about it, Berns? I have never heard of a chi machine. I've used the a Rife machine where you hold like 2 electrode poles and you hold it like at your solar plexus and you put your feet on a metal pad and they're all connected to a machine that sends out different frequencies of energy. I've done that. I think it's great. But doing any supplementary thing is good. Let me have a look and see what is a chi machine. And then I'll be able to tell you. So my thing says, the first one that comes up, it says chi machine is relaxing therapeutic massage resulting in increased tissue oxygenation and blood flow, reduces aches and pains and stress through improved blood flow, and relief of muscle tension. So yeah, I think that's great. HTE claims the Chi machine oxygenates the blood via passive aerobic exercise, activating the lymphatic system, enabling detoxification, and aligns the spine due to the figure 8 motion caused by the specific oscillation of the machine. Other devices adopting the same principles have been developed. Here's what I would say about any of that. I remember Dr. Morse had talked about a similar topic about these different machines that do different things. I think he might have been talking about the Rife machine actually, and how some people, have invested like tens of thousands of dollars into these different machines to get your, that claim to do all these different things. The bottom line is that these are supplementary supports for your entire detox process. But if you're not changing your diet, and if you're continuing to put in the acid forming, mucus forming, allergy forming, health compromising food into your body, which if you're new to the channel and you're new to me, by the way, hello. If you're new here, drop in and say hello. I ring the bell and I make a big fuss about it. Okay. So if you're new and you're watching, comment and be a part of the conversation, as well as being just an observer of the class, which is totally fine if that's all you want to do. But it's so fun when you're participating. I love meeting new students. Where was I going with that? If you're doing these things and you're brand new, so if you're brand new to the channel and you're not sure about what I'm talking about in terms of how important food is, you cannot out meditate a bad diet. You cannot Rife machine out a bad diet. You cannot Chi machine out a bad diet. You cannot pray your way out of a bad diet. I'm telling you, the chemistry you put into your body means a lot. It is everything. It is everything. Now, having said that, because my beloved Dr. Joe, who I absolutely love and adore, I think gets it totally wrong when he says, with all due respect, Joe, when you say you cannot change matter with matter, that is so not true. That is absolutely not true. That is misleading. You put chemotherapy in your body, that's matter. That'll change your matter. Yes, it will. It will kill your ass. You put life-giving food in your body that's alkalized, hydrated, living, you will absolutely change the matter of your body. But where I understand he's coming from is that if you put these life-giving foods in your body and you're so caught up in your mind and your mental attitude is so skewed and you're afraid and you're worried and you're panicked and you're uptight and you're clenched down because of all this fear and anxiety, absolutely that is going to affect the outcome of even having a beautiful, healthy diet, because that also is a very acid forming experience. But to say that doesn't change matter, or that you can't change matter with matter, is very, very irresponsible, in my opinion, Dr. Joe Dispenza. Take that to the bank, okay? I'm telling you, that's not true. I proved it to myself. I did your meditations for 4 hours every day for 30 days. I changed my life, but I did not change the fact that I was continuing to corrode and erode my body with the acid forming food I was putting in. You cannot out meditate a bad diet. You can't. You can't out pray a bad diet. You can't out wish a bad diet. You can't out, I don't know, white magic a bad diet. You can't breathing exercise out a bad diet. Will that help you in your overall state of affairs to make sure that your environment is further alkalized? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because the vibrations of love, harmony, peace, bliss, all of that is an alkalizing experience. Whereas the emotions of fear, worry, anger, disempowerment, all of that is acid forming, produces a chemical acid forming experience in your body. But at the end of the day, you've got to do the work of putting in the right foods and the right herbal support, if you so desire. And by the way, I am working on my own herbal support, my Heal All Tea for my bladder infection. Yes, I am. So no matter how much you want to think that the mind and the emotions are everything or nothing, you're wrong on both sides. It's right down the middle, baby. It's right down the middle. You have to go into this beautiful, healthy eating lifestyle as well with a balance of mind, and stop all the worrying, stop all the mental obsession about, well, why do you think that happened? And why did this happen? And why did that happen? Why is this happening in my body right now when it wasn't here before? How come I got another bladder infection that's not intercourse related? How come am I wiping back to front? Bullshit. I've never wiped fecal matter on my urethra. That is that's absolutely the most ludicrous thing ever. Somebody told me that once. Oh, you have a bladder infection because you're not wiping properly. It's like, are you serious? I'm a 55-year-old woman. I think I know how to wipe my, I think I know how to wipe my area properly and healthily. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, getting out of the mental chaos is so important as you go on this beautiful healing journey, tapping into your inner world of health and vitality through living food. You cannot put diesel fuel in a gasoline powered car and expect the gaskets not to blow, expect the engine not to completely be destroyed. The problem is that we put a lot of things into our body that are not fuel for our body, and it doesn't seem to totally degenerate our body until it does. Like Dawn with her 4 onion rings, right? Before Dawn, those 4 onion rings, you would have sailed through that. Yeah, you would probably have felt a little like sluggish and everything, but you were so immune, you were so unaware of how true health and vitality feels. Now that you've got a little taste of how it truly feels to be healthy and energetic and full of free-flowing energy, now you know what it feels like to truly feel good. So when you go and you eat a treat food like onion rings, and you feel the immense contrast of that, and you feel the immediate when you said that and you did that, I knew exactly what that feels like. I know exactly how that feels. When you feel that coming over you, now that you know what it feels like to be clean, and you're aware that, dang, that literally happened because of these onion rings I ate, suddenly you're more awakened to the fact of, this is for real. This is for real. That stuff that I put in my body, onions, vegetable, awesome. Oil, not awesome. 100% guaranteed that is soya oil that they're frying that in. And you get the overwhelming sensation throughout your body that lets you know that this is not food fit for human consumption. Then you know. So about the chi machine, sure, if you want to do it, if it's not going to break the bank, if it's something you want to do and add on as an additive uh, um, supportive thing that you do for your journey, awesome, do it. But don't rely on that as the thing that is going, that's not that's going to truly heal your body. I don't believe. It is literally the mindset work, the soul work, and the physical work combined. But do it and let me know how it goes. Hello, good morning, Ashlyn. So glad that you are here. How did you sleep, babe? Are you ready for another awesome day? Karen is here. Good morning, my darling. How are you? How is Demetra doing? Let her know that I'm thinking about you guys. I use a chi machine, had it a week, so we'll see. Oh, you just got one too. Awesome. Let me know how that works. Yeah, because in your case, you can't do rebounding right now with the issues in your feet and your ankles. So I'm using the chi machine instead. That is a really good idea. Really, really good idea. I'm not against any of these things. It's much like the rebounder. You know, I could do the rebounding and think, oh, I'm getting my lymphatic system going. Let me go cheat and eat, fill in the blank, fried eggs. I don't know, onion rings. It's not going to, it's, you know what I mean? Balance, right? But yeah, some people, for a variety of really well-founded reasons, cannot get on a rebounder. So in those cases, you do other things that also promote the same kind of flow. Absolutely. I made your mashed potatoes with the zucchini and cauliflower. Wow, out of this world. Awesome. Dali loved the cauliflower mash. Kaya loved the cauliflower mash. Me, I thought it was really good until I tasted the jicama mash, and then I was like, move over, cauliflower. Jicama is the new girl in town over here. So yeah, I really like them too. Good morning, Berns. Oh my, I'm up. Chris and Kiana left to go snowboarding early this morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. Oh, Dawn says, I had to step away for a team meeting. I'm back. Read the comments. Thank you all so much for the encouragement. I will play it by ear with the videos. Accountability support is appreciated. Absolutely, babe. Yes, yes. Ready for more juice. Slept okay. Baby is in his own room. Oh, good. That makes a big difference. I had a family bed with my now 24-year-old daughter, Danica. She slept in our bed for 5 years. I know, a little cray. And then, but it was great. I loved every minute of it. And then when I was pregnant with Kaya, that's when we transitioned her to her own bed, which I honestly still think has, like, poor thing. I feel so bad for I thought I didn't know, but just want to say I've been through the family bed okay as well. I've been through the family bed. I loved it. I loved having a family bed. He is in his own room, so we are all sleeping better. He used to climb all over me in the night, finally said no more. Yeah, you know when it's time for him to get his own bed. Good morning. Nice to be here. Good morning, Cheryl. So glad that you are here. I'm drinking my Heal All tea. I hope you guys are going to have an amazing morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. I'm going to jump in the shower. I'm going to start doing stuff around the kitchen, starting to get things going. I am a little bit hungry. One of the things that I've done with this bladder infection is I've slowed down on my quantity of juice because I don't want to overwhelm and over irritate my bladder. I just feel like that's an intuitive thing for me to do. So I am like a little bit hungry. Last night I had a beautiful mango. Oh my gosh, the mangoes that I bought last week are starting to ripen up nicely. So I think I might make a little bit of a sushi. I'm going to experiment with that sushi idea with putting some mango in there and see if that see how that works. And I will see you guys back at around noon o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Might be 1 o'clock. It all depends. I might get a phone call. I might get somebody who needs me immediately. There might be I might need to do that. So either way, I'll be back early this afternoon to do some more fun stuff in the Raw Vegan Kitchen with all of you. And until then, I will see you. Mine is gone. I drink 3 liters of water a day. Oh, awesome. Cheryl, why water though? Why 3 liters of water? Is that on top of your juice? I haven't drank water. I have not had any water to drink since June 1st, 2020. All of my hydration comes from structured fruit water. So, but you know, you do, if you feel good on 3 liters of water a day, then great. But I would replace that 100% with structured water, because it helped me when the juice wasn't interesting. All right. Love you, babe. Thank you so much again for these check-in videos. So helpful. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. So I didn't mean to cut you short there, Cheryl. I'm just saying that you listen to your body and your intuition. Oh, only for 3 days. Okay, cool, cool. So you did a little water fast. That's what you did. A little water fast. I thought you meant like every single day. So yeah, I'm going to do mine. I'm going to focus on drinking my Heal All tea, because this thing really does heal all things. I'm going to work on ordering some more Heal All herbs as well. Not a huge crazy fan of the taste, but maple syrup, you know what I'm saying? Maple syrup. Yes, yes. You just did it for the 3 days. You did a 3-day water fast. That's awesome. Awesome. Very healing, right at the top of the detox pyramid, you know, the accelerated detox pyramid. So that is so cool. So cool. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. I will see you all in a couple of hours. And until then, have a really beautiful rest of your morning. All right. Mwah. I love you.